Hey everyone, this is Meryl.
And this is Kritika.
And this is Abdul.
And we are Virginia Tech's electrical engineering students.
And this is an educational video made for the Design Empowered capstone, specifically for 4th through 5th grade elementary students to teach them about electricity.
You find all the slides and worksheets in the description. Enjoy!
Hi everyone, this is the educational video for the series circuit lesson. With this PowerPoint, we will review important concepts related to series circuits, and then perform an experiment. Just an important note before we begin, all PowerPoints, worksheets, and material documents can be found in the video description. So let's begin. To start, we will review basic principles of a series circuit. So when the energy or power flows through the blank path, it is said to be in series. So is the answer A, the same path, B, a different path, or C, all of the above, so a same and different path? And the answer is A, the same path. And this can be seen by this diagram, as it or the circuit path is in one fluid motion throughout the circuit. So you can see that the electrons can flow through in one single path, making it a series circuit. A series circuit has one flow of electricity throughout the circuit. So is this circuit in series? And the answer is that it is not in series, so it's not a series circuit. And this is because series circuits, there are no separate paths and all components are in a row with each other, meaning that there is just a single flow of electricity throughout the circuit. Whereas in this diagram, there are multiple paths that electricity can flow through, as they can go through the first branch, the middle branch, or the last one at the end. And now we'll talk about what happens when you add more items to a series circuit. If you add light bulbs in a series circuit, it will cause each one to be blank than before. Is it A, dimmer than before, or B, brighter than before? And the answer is A. And you can see this in this diagram, as in the first picture, there's a very bright light bulb that just has one complete loop. Whereas in the second picture, there's two, and they're much fainter than the first light bulb. And then finally, you have the last one on the right, where all three of them are in series, but they're very dim and almost not glowing. And this is because each light bulb takes up a bit of the voltage from the battery, and the more light bulbs you add, the less voltage each one will get. So it's kind of like you have a set amount of candy that you're trying to share with your friends. So if you're trying to share equally, then each one will get less if you have more friends that come by. And then the less amount of people that you're trying to share with, the more candy each person will get. So that's the same principle that you can think of with voltage. So now we'll talk about disconnection. If a component in the series circuit breaks or stops working, the circuit is blank, and all the components will blank working. So is the answer A, the circuit is broken and all the components will stop working? Or is it B, the circuit is perfect and all the components will continue working? And the answer is A, the circuit is broken and all the components will stop working. So it will be as if a series circuit like this turned into this. So as you can see, this light bulb is broken on the side, causing the entire circuit to be disconnected and none of the components will work. Okay, so now that we've done the review, we'll do some examples and see if you guys can figure out which one is a series circuit between some examples. So which is a series circuit? Is it the one on the left or the one on the right of this picture? And the answer is this one, the one with one single loop that connects all the components, so the battery and the two light bulbs. And what about this picture? So the answer is again this one, because even though there's switch and more light bulbs, it is still in a series circuit with one fluid motion around the entire circuit. Finally, it's time to start the experiment for the series circuit lesson. The next part of this video will be a demonstration of how to do the experiment and just some more important concepts to remember while you're doing the experiment and learning more about series circuits.
Hi guys, I'm Krithika Carey and I'm going to be demoing the series circuit lab. So this is how you construct the circuit. Ta-da! And here's the circuit. So just make sure that the diodes are facing the same direction as in the diagram. And now we'll start the lab. So the first thing we're going to do is turn on the on switch. And you can see that both lights are on. So the next thing we're going to do is remove part 1. And when we do this, we have to turn off the circuit just because it's bad practice and unsafe to have a current flowing when you remove things. So now we turn it back on and see what happens. And nothing turns on. So then we put the part 1 back in its place. And next step is to remove part 2 and see what happens now. And again, nothing's turning on. So then we put back part 2 and then remove part 3 and then see what happens now. So this turned off everything again. So then we put back part 3, and then when we do that we can see that the series circuit is completed and it turns back the lights. And that's your series circuit lesson. So just some important concepts to remember is that when we removed each of the sections, that was considered an open circuit because the entire loop was not completed. But then right now, as you can see, it is a closed circuit in series. And that's the end of our lesson for series circuits. The end of this educational video.
I hope you learned a thing or two.
And I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching with us.